Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to show you this old TopDeck magazine that I found from February 2000. So it's more than 18 years old. And basically it covers, in more details, some stuff from Pokemon trading card game. There's some little Magic the Gathering stuff as well. But most of it focuses on Pokemon. So just wanted to show you what sort of magazines were coming out at the time, what sort of content they were putting, what sort of ads even. This is Diablo 2 showing up. Yeah, the artwork, I remember this little lady, she'll come up later on explaining how to play and all of these things. These adverts saying we carry all holographic foil cards back then, so you could already buy those back then. And this was, I think this was before the Generation 2 came out, but you already had like Togepi being shown here. There was a couple of Japanese promos that I hadn't seen at the time, so that was making me like, whoa. Curiously though, I think there's a lot of typos, at least in this page I have noticed. For example, if you check here, Venusaur, when you have the correct name just under that's kind of a big typo. And then you have the worst one is zapatos, which means shoes in Spanish actually, but it's actually Zapdos. And this is not even a Spanish magazine, as you'll see. This is an American magazine. Anyway, unfortunately most of the stuff here is about ads, video games, other trading card games, stuff that didn't really interest me at the time. I would just go towards the Pokemon. So you can see here already some decks being shown, some drawings by kids that were sent there, some stuff about Magic the Gathering here as well. It's pretty interesting. Advice columns. Already counterfeiters beware. About Pokemon. This was 18 years ago. If only they knew what was happening now. Some Magic the Gathering stuff. Diablo 2, StarCraft. Look at all this stuff. This is old stuff. Legion of 2000. I don't recognize many of these things here, of course. So I'm just going to try to skip over this. Netrunner. Here we start going into Magic the Gathering a bit more. These tricks are not for kids. So yeah, I like having this magazine. It's like a nice little piece of history. The genesis of Nemesis. I don't know much about Magic the Gathering, unfortunately, to be able to tell you what's actually happening here, but you have some decks here. Straight poop of the story. I don't even know what these Nazca thing is. But look at this. I remember this artwork. Pretty cool. Sexy lady. Monopoly. I think this is like some sort of Monopoly and Magic combined. I think they were discussing if they were actually making it or not. Advancing Magic. Frag City. So yeah, there's a lot of Magic stuff. I think this magazine initially came out for games such as Magic the Gathering, and only afterwards it began moving into Pokemon. Here they actually have an example of like a game exercise like they would do with chess puzzles, where you have to figure out what would be best for you to work with. So you and your opponent, what they have on the table, what you have in your hand, and so forth. Here is the hand, by the way. Some games here to determine the name of the cards. And here we come into the Pokemon part. So this is the artwork that I was talking about. These really excited kids getting ready to play some Pokemon. You have a little teacher here, ready to have some fun. Yes, sir, with a little Pokedex. It's Decade holding a Pokedex with some info where you can find all the league events. I actually cut something from here and I have no idea what it is. I think it was a card that he was holding. So yeah, this magazine is a bit ruined, unfortunately. See here some more league glossary, badge book. I think this is the one that I've shown you in the previous video, but mine was 2nd generation, of course. The actual trainer badges that you can earn, I've also shown you those in a previous video. How to use your badge book, same concept. These badges are all pins that you can actually wear, of course. Talking about what makes a good trade or not with Pokemon. How to earn points to get the badges, how to play, some tips for playing, drawing cards is good. Building your own deck, theme decks. So yeah, this is all very old school stuff. Coaches test. So you can have some exams sort of to train you a bit. Here you're incentive to make your own Pokemon. I tried to do a Pichu 18 years ago. This is how it came out. And I tried to draw a Recycle as well. I misspelled it. Oh well. You live and you learn. Here they were announcing that they were gonna make base set 2. And some preview of how it was gonna look like. Of course, all the cards we already knew, but they were basically saying how it combined several other sets. Some tips of how to play as well here with this new deck. Then they have a little guide with the Pokemon animated series, a bit of a summary of what happens in each episode. So I choose you, emergency, Ash catches a Pokemon. Oops. Of course, these are not all of them, these are just the beginnings ones because it ends here at the Ninja Poke Showdown. But look at all this merchandise being advertised then. The VHS tapes that you could watch. All the little toys from Japan, the plushies. I mean, this is insane. Some more stuff here, some little games that you would play, like a little cross puzzle and stuff. Soup, word soup. Another example of what you should, a little game in session and what you could play. So this is you and this is your opponent. Player's guide of some Pokemon, what they do. A little underground passage from Vermilion City. Yeah, here you have, I think this is more for players that were looking to build a deck so they can search the Pokemon they want and what it does. You have a little nice little glossary here. Even the design of the page itself with the rays coming out is pretty cool. So yeah, it goes on. So it goes all the way to Fossil, I think. Nemesis being advertised. So still like some days to go. And that's pretty much it. I think then it covers a bit of computer games. So Age of Empires, Dino Crisis. I remember all of these. Muscatellovision, I don't remember unfortunately, but I do remember System Shock 2 over here. Look at that. They also mention Half-Life for some reason. This supposed Sacred Lands, Homeworld. I think I have torn a page here. I also don't know why. I'm really not the best at keeping some old stuff. And these are some list of Pokemon cards, I think. So you have here prices back then. Look at that. Base set unlimited booster pack. What is this? High $4, medium $3.50, lowest price point $3. Let's see if we can find a Charizard. Where would that be? Yeah, here we go. Charizard Hollow, $40. Oh man, those were some good prices back then. Yeah, so we have here both for Magic the Gathering and for Pokemon all the way up to Fossil Unlimited, what sort of prices you could expect back 18 years ago. So looking at them now is kind of depressing, I guess. All those missed opportunities. And yeah, that was pretty much it. There's some more stuff here from Magic the Gathering, some prices. You can see here this really focused on Magic the Gathering. I'm not going to try to look at any specific card because I'm not that well versed in Magic the Gathering. But just basically endless pages now. Some more stuff, Pokemon. Some solutions to the games before in case you didn't figure them out. Troll and Toad. Original advertisement back 18 years ago. Here's some prices as well. Some boxes. So let's see, some first edition German, $400. They have English, I guess. First edition, you have to call. But yeah, you have also some prices here from Troll and Toad. Their logo. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. See you in the next video.